We're gonna use red today, rojo. Red is the color I was drawn to. We also have black. I may use black too because this red one is actually really, it leaks. Oh, here we go. We're already getting the message, but I already have a message to give you guys. I had a very strong vision. I was trying to go to bed last night and this vision came through. It was beautiful and very vivid. And we'll talk about it, but so I already have something to talk about, but this is also something that needs to be said. So bleeding, oh my gosh. Bleeding or bleeding through, right? This is a Sharpie. It's just a fine point Sharpie. So maybe some of you are gonna start TMI, sorry, I don't know, maybe this is, or there could be some sort of breakthrough bleeding. Could be like pregnancy here or like birth, period, something to do with maybe menopause, something to do with a cycle. Maybe your cycle syncs up with the moon. Some of you could be on your cycle right now. Sorry for the men here. I'm picking up on it, okay? But something about it like stains, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's a part of fucking life, you know? It's a part of life because it's getting all over me. So some of you may be like, unless somebody gets a cut or a boo-boo or something and it's like, oh, it's everywhere. There's blood everywhere. Or maybe it's like fake blood because of Halloween. Could just be makeup. Somebody's getting makeup everywhere, all over everything. The towels. Could be that people, you know, ruin a lot of towels during this time or something because there's just makeup everywhere. Or blood. There could be a lot of blood or a lot of fake blood or actually a cycle. But anyway, let's get into the vision I was talking about. So we've got that. Let's discuss this vision. All right, here we go. By the way, do you like my shirt? It's my brother's. He's been giving me some of his clothes. I'm like, ooh, thank you. I love big t-shirts. Like, I used to always steal their clothes when I was growing up. Anyway, sorry. My attention is always elsewhere. My attention is like an octopus. Like, imagine my brain like an octopus or like a jellyfish. It's just like my attention is all the tentacles. That's me. Anyway, so the vision. Well, there was, let me see if I can somehow put this up here for you guys so you can see it, because it seems to help you guys see my visions better when I can draw pictures of them or somehow place them up here. So here we go. There is a hill, like a massive hill though, okay? Like you can't see over it. You could call it a mountain, but it's not really a mountain. Let's just say it's a very tall hill. You can't see around it. I mean, it would take like 3 days to even get around it, right? But it's more about going over it. Okay, so there's a man on one side of the hill. Hill. That was super country. Hill. There's a man on one side of the hill, okay? And he's standing there and he's looking around and the universe talks to him, okay? And the universe says, psst, hey, I want you to look up this hill right now. So the man looks up the hill and then all of a sudden all these challenges start appearing. Okay, and I mean challenges, like this is all the things that this man is gonna have to go through. Some of the shit he can't even see that he's gonna have to go through because the mountain, or the hill rather, is so tall. I'm hearing Hill House. Something about Hill House, I don't know what that is. I think it's a movie, right? It's not Hill House. Anyway, the hill is so tall that this man cannot see all the way up the hill. So he can't really see all the obstacle courses or the challenges he's gonna have to face, but he can see a lot of them. And some of them are like, you know, lava, having to walk through things that he knows he's probably gonna get messed up. You know, there's like glass he's got to walk on. He has to wrestle an alligator. Like there's just, you know, some really tough stuff. You know, he loses everything. Like whatever he's wearing, he loses it all on the trip. You know, there's things he has to use it for survival. It's just a lot. This man damn near, like, it looks impossible. Well, what does he do in my vision? He accomplishes all of it. He gets a little fucked up, you know, but he accomplishes all of it. You guys ever heard of McCamey Manor? Not my cup of tea, but maybe some of you should look up McCamey Manor. It's like a torture place. People sign up for it. I don't think anyone's ever won the money. It's basically, well, just look it up. It's kind of like that in my vision. It's kind of like someone is basically coming to the beginning of a hill that they're going to have to conquer to get to whatever's at the top. And whatever's at the top, do you know what this is? It's this person's dreams and desires, okay? This man knows that at the top, like Spirit has at least told this person, hey, when you reach the top, Yeah, you got a lot to go through. But when you get to the top, it's going to be so worth it, because everything you've ever desired and dreamed of is going to be there. It's going to be worth all of this, okay? So there's like a huge motivation for someone, because they at least know they're going to get what they want and set out for in this life, but it's going to take them a lot of shit to get there, right? But they at least can see that they're going to get it. In a way, if you think about it, it's kind of like us in this life, you know? We start at the bottom of the hill as infants, babies, newborns, and we go through all of these challenges and struggles, lessons to reach our dreams and our goals and our desires. Whatever that is going to differ from different people. It's kind of like life. So my vision very much resembles what we actually experience here on this earth. Now here we go. You ready for the rest of the vision? So the man does all these things. Like I said, he gets messed up, but he still makes it. He makes it to the top of his dreams and desires. And what does he see when he gets there? Not only does he have everything he's ever wanted, I'm talking whatever he wanted. Let's say there's a mansion. He wanted a mansion, it's there. He wanted a brand new foreign car, it's there. He wanted a top-notch surveillance around his property. He's got everything he wanted. He wanted to win the lottery, he wanted. You know, whatever he wanted for him, it was all waiting for him. But also at the top of the mountain, he could see the other side. See the side he couldn't see before, because he could only see one side. He was only seeing the side he was coming from. Once he gets up there, he not only gets everything he wants, but then he's faced with another challenge. Do you know what this challenge is? This challenge is called haters, because once he looks down, he sees there's a whole civilization of people on the other side he was not even aware of, and they weren't really aware of him until he made it. And once he made it, or he made it where he wanted to be, I mean, there may be another hill he wants to climb that's even higher than this one, but this one was at least a lot of his goals and dreams and desires. So all these people are looking at this man and they're thinking, where did he come from? How does he have all this? How dare him? It's not fair. Why are we down here and he's up there? See, they're not seeing the other side of the mountain either, just as he didn't. They don't see what he had to go through to get to where he got, to have what he has. He or she, whoever it actually is, but in my vision it was a guy. These people don't see. They're only seeing what he has now and that they want to take it. It's a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, and then hatred spawns from that. So everybody's trying to figure out how to get to this man and take away from him what they don't feel he deserves. And this is where my vision ended, and I wrote it down. I said, this is going to be the message for today. So there's a lot of messages in that. Let's put that vision together, though, with just bleeding through permanent. The Sharpie is permanent. Permanent marker. A permanent mark. Making a permanent mark. A stain. Let's split it into categories. If this is love, someone has had to or will have to currently having to face a significant amount of challenges, and they're gonna have to do it alone. There is no one else but that man on that side of the mountain, and there's a reason for that, because Spirit's trying to say this is someone who's going through a lot, or they already did. Someone is, has, or will go through a lot to get to what they want, but they're willing to do it. However, once they finally get what they want, because they're gonna get it, especially if they're willing to go through leaps and bounds and hoops for this, if they're willing to lose and they're willing to fight and everything that comes along with what you want, sacrifice, they will get what they want. But there's no manual or steps on what's going to happen to this person once they get what they want. There's all new challenges, and every level there's new challenges that people face. Always, every level we go to, we have new, what do they say, new level, new devils, you know, and that's the truth. So in love, someone is going to have to, let's say it hasn't happened yet and this is someone who's about to do this. That's the way Spirit's guiding me, so I'm going to go with it. Let's say this is an individual who is going to, they know they're going to face a lot to get what they want, whatever that is. Once they get this, they may be unaware that they're also going to have even more drama, even more challenges, because there are people who are not going to understand why this person deserves what they get. But it's not for anyone else to understand because they're not this individual. They haven't lived this person's life. They haven't experienced this individual's struggles and challenges. They have no right to tell this person that they don't deserve what they're getting, or that they shouldn't have it, or that it's wrong, it's false. They're only seeing their side. But Spirit's saying, if someone here is going after love, pursuing something that where there's a lot of people against it, or it's just people in the world in general, they don't want to see people happy. You know, if someone's wanting to do something here and pursue their heart, they are being told by the universe, don't worry, because these people can't reach you. They are going to hate you. You are going to get a lot of backlash from this. You are. But look at what you just came through. You've already been through a whole lot of struggles in this life. You're definitely going to go through more, and you're not going to stop going through struggles until you're gone and you're not here anymore. So this is someone who knows that, and they're willing to go through what they have to go through. They know it's going to be very rough, but Spirit's going to elevate someone. They're going to put them up away from people. They're still going to have a lot of naysayers. They're still going to have a lot of problems. They're still going to have a lot of people who try to rip what they build down. Whatever love they get at the top of that hill, people are going to try to rip it down because they don't think it's fair. They compare their life to this individual. They will think of this person as competition instead of realizing that they are their only competition. They're the only thing standing in their way. That was your hill to climb, not theirs. If they focused on their own hills, they would probably be up on their hill looking eye to eye with you across the way. But no, they're too busy down there judging what you're doing. But they didn't even see what you had to go through, right? So if this is a love situation, Spirit's saying go for it. No matter what you go through, you're going to get through it because you're meant to do this. It's part of your journey here. It's part of your lessons. So love is a go. And I want to say, I'm going to talk about career. I think career is a go. The whole thing here is go for it, no matter what you face. It's also about not having guarantees, which a lot of our messages lately have been about that, right? You see how bright it's getting? Thank you. Thank you. I feel like the sun just came in and fell down on top of me. That is a huge sign that you should pursue your dreams. I don't give a shit what it is and how long it takes you and how many people say you don't deserve the spot you're in. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve the help you're getting. You don't deserve the position that you're at. You don't deserve it. You're not experienced enough. You don't know what you're doing. Who are they to tell you? Who is anyone to tell you who you are and what you are? They're not on your side of the mountain. Only you are there. They did not see the pain and the hurt and the fighting and the exhaustion that you had to endure and go through to get where you're at now. And you're not even exactly where you wanted to be. The Spirit's saying, you're definitely going to get there. Don't give up. I know your path may even seem harder than others. Like some people don't even have hills and they're worried about you. It's crazy. Whatever career, whatever path you want to take, whatever job you want to take on, task you want to take on, trip you want to take, anything that involves work, whether it's spiritual work, physical work, all the above, you know, childhood trauma work, you know, past life work, whatever to you resembles work or in your mind resonates as work for you. That's what Spirit says. Focus on it. Put all of your attention there into something that will grow you. And you're going to see a lot of progress from this. But you will have issues. And there will be more issues. Every hill you climb, you're going to continue to have them. And people will not understand you. And they will only see their side. And they will look at you like, how the hell did you deserve to get there? And you want to just be able to say, well, instead of y'all running your mouth and talking shit about me. Why don't y'all take a couple days, because it's going to take a couple days, and walk around this mountain so you could see the shit I had to go through. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's not your path. See, the universe won't allow that because, you know, no one can be put into your actual perspective. Like, they're not going to see it exactly how you are and how you saw it and went through it. Your reality, they're not going to be able to experience the same way. Even if they saw the shit you had to go through. Everybody's still going to have their own opinions and their own things, and they're all going to take it differently, even if they tried the same obstacle course you did, the exact same to a T. But that doesn't happen because nobody has an identical life. So while we would love to tell people on whatever journey we're on, when we finally start receiving from the universe, when people start hating on us and wanting to tear us down, while we would love to say, why don't you come see it from my angle? Sometimes you have to save your breath. You know, you have to almost just lead by example and continue doing you, because talking doesn't really do anything sometimes. Like, sometimes people don't listen because they don't really want to listen, or sometimes they'll be sitting there like they're listening, but they're only there to see what they can hear to tear you down. Some people are just unreachable sometimes. And that's the truth, you know. You could sit there and try to get people to like see your side of things all day. You could get that. You could try to make them feel better by showing them what you had to go through to get where you're at. Why? They're still not going to respect you. They're still not going to be like, oh, now I see what you went through. I care about you more. No, they for some reason, people just don't like you. And that's the case in life. Sometimes you have people who just don't like you. It wouldn't matter if you started a charity, 1,500 charities, if you bought a home just to give it away, if you gave away all the money you ever had and you lived on the streets but you had $1 million. Like, it wouldn't matter how humble you humbled yourself. Sometimes people in life will just not like you. It's like everybody's got to have a bad guy. Every story's got to have a villain. It's the balance of things, unfortunately. And sometimes the villains are people who will never see your side of things. And the issue of it is not that they have to see your side of things. The issue is that they only worry about what's going on your side of things instead of also focusing on their own life, staying in their own lane so that they can grow. They're like tiny little scientists who don't really have that profession, but they're just trying to dissect you and figure you out, only to tear you down, only to see how they can defeat you. They're like all these little bio labs of people with all these little infectious diseases they're creating, which would be rumors and shit and made up shit in their mind, assumptions about you. And they create all this, right, to try to take you down. But you can't let that stop you. Not from love, not from career, not from spirituality, not from yourself. You've got to use it as stepping stones. And that's hard because it's annoying. It's like, well, why don't I go throw stones over there at them? Maybe then they'll start focusing on their own lane, you know? But it's like, no, they won't. No, they won't. Some people are just in the parade. I'm seeing a parade right now. In the parade, some people are on the sidelines and some people are in the parade. Some people come to watch the parade because they actually love it. They're excited for it. Some people go to a parade and they really appreciate the artistry. They appreciate the time and the effort that everyone had to put in. You see how bright it's getting again? And some people go to a parade just to see like what's going on, create mischief. Some people are there completely belligerent, out of their minds, not even thinking, not caring about how loud they are, if they're ruining anything. They don't care. Trashing it. Because it's not about the beauty of something and the work and the effort that people had to put in to make it what it is today. Sometimes to people it's about, if I can't be in the parade or a part of it or have my own parade, I'm going to ruin yours or destroy it. If I can't ruin yours, I'm going to attend and show up just to see every little thing you do wrong and then blog about it or write about it or something like that, or tell everyone else about it so that it can do something, you know. It's like, wow. So let's talk about love a little more. I feel like talking about love a little more. Love. Someone's definitely gonna do something strenuous, or do something. Is strenuous the word? I'm trying to find the right word. I'm thinking of the hill, I'm still picturing it, and the man on it. Someone is going to do something They're taking action. All right, thank God, because my last video was about someone needing to take action. So someone actually is, because I see the guy going up the hill. I see him going through all the steps and all the pain, and I see him making moves to get what he wants, okay? He, she, whoever it is. This could be you watching or someone connected to your energy that's taking these steps towards you. But I feel like someone's never felt more sure about something here. And that's why the sun keeps getting brighter and brighter. Never been more sure of what I wanted. I just didn't think I could have it. Oh, that's it. Somebody did not realize that they could actually have what they wanted, but the universe has just shown a light on them. Oh, here we go. We're going to break out the light again. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay. I was like, is it not working? There it is. Yeah, for those of you who hadn't seen my other videos, this is from House of Cards in Nashville. It's one of my favorite restaurants. It's like a magic themed. I love it so much. If you've never been to Nashville and you ever visit, go to House of Cards, my favorite restaurant. I love it. Anyway, you get these little lights in there. So the universe shone a light on this man climbing up this mountain, or on you, or on somebody connected to your energy, and has said, hey, you see this? See that up there? Well, let me do it this way. See this? That up there is everything that you've ever wanted. You just didn't think you could have it, did you? I know it's a little high up there. It's kind of hard to see. Squint your eyes. Squint them more. There you go. You see that? Yeah. That's the woman of your dreams up there. Or that's the man of your dreams. Whoever, right? Like, because I'm talking love right now. Now, it could be the mansion and everything I said. Maybe this person already has those things, but just wants the love. I don't know. All I do know is we're talking love right now, and Spirit is telling someone, here you go. So someone's just now realized who they want. Or maybe they always knew who they wanted, but they definitely did not think they could ever get this person. And if it wasn't a particular individual someone knew they wanted, or now knows, it's the type of person. Someone knows the type of man or woman they're looking for. They know the type. You know, it's not even really a type. It's just what would be right for me. Yeah, it's what would be right for me, I'm getting. Now they see what they want, who they want, and they're taking the action. But there's like a level of starting from the beginning, because he's starting from the very bottom of that hill. So someone may have to start over in some way, or start fresh, start new, start from the beginning. If it has nothing to do with an actual start of something, it could be someone has to take the risk, take the chance, because he's got to go through all those challenges to get to what he wants. And that is risky because he knows what's going to happen. Like, he knows what's going to happen, at least a lot of the way. There's challenges he still can't really see because the hill's so high. He can't really see all the way up there, and he could barely see the person and the love he wanted till the universe was like, look up there, squint, pay attention, look at all the signs we're giving you. See this? That's your person. You just thought you couldn't have them, or you just think you can't. But what we're trying to tell you is you can't without going through pain. But you can have them. But we never promised it would be easy. And we never said it was going to be fun. It's going to challenge you. It's going to wake you. There may be times you feel like it's going to break you, but you will not let it, because what you truly desire is waiting on you. It is right there. It is actually real. It exists. It's here on this planet with you still. And while you have the time here, fight for it. Fight for what you want. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later.